Hi there, this is Ronnie coming at you with a video. Having just done my plans gaming wise with RPGs, I thought I'd throw in a silly little video about my plans board game wise. I'm getting quite a collection. The one thing that has happened is I now have a Kallax unit which is now storing my board games. Originally I had them in a cupboard, so they were all stacked on top of each other, which meant if I wanted a particular game I was having to bring stuff out, and it was just annoying. But now I have everything shelved. I've got a big bookcase coming which I'm going to put my role-playing games on, and a lot of my smaller card games and dice games, and the Kallax unit is going to be left for the big box board games. A couple of board games I want to get this year. I have been wanting to get Kingdom Builder for a while, so I'm going to get that one at some point, hopefully soon. I've been, teasing my local gaming store with it. Couple of others I'm sort of about, but ultimately I think it'll be a case of if I see something that interests me at a price that suits, because not me the money, I might pick up something. It'll depend how this auction goes. There is a charity event next week which I will be attending, and I've donated stuff for it. Yes, the other thing that I'd like to get at some point is the second edition of the Game of Thrones card game. I did have the first edition and I never got around to playing it, and it's now been completely superseded. It's completely worthless. So I've put it as one of those auction items. People either pick it up, and I've said to them, look, if nobody's bids for it, just give it out as a raffle prize. I'll try and get the second edition so I can actually use the fucking thing. Because I've got Magic. I don't play it. I was tempted to give it away, but there's an awful lot of sentimental value attached to the cards. For me, it's not about the money. I mean, they're about 15 years old, so they're useless for sort of modern, modern incarnations of Magic. So they'll be useless for other players. Whereas the price that they have in terms of sentimental value is beyond rubies. So it's not something I'm going to be getting rid of. And I might break it out for the occasional play, especially if it's for someone who's never played Magic before. They can give them an idea of what the game's like, and if they like it, then maybe go and get the actual some of the starters. Because the fundamental mechanics of Magic the Gathering haven't changed over the years. It's just the power creep of the cards in all the editions. Tabletop Day is at the end of April. I did run an event last year. It was of limited success. I don't think it's going to be happening this year. That may change, but at the moment I don't think it is. And I think I'm just going to be able to spread the local gaming store, just barreling in. So mostly it's just a couple of games I want to get. If I see others that sort of jump out at me, at some point I will have to get a version of Catan. I think I'm one of the few people in the world that doesn't own Carcassonne. I've played it once and it really didn't do it for me. So yeah, something like that. Colt Express is another one that I could be tempted to get. I'm intrigued by that one. I've played it a couple of times now. First time I played it I wasn't particularly sold on it. but I played it the weekend there, local gaming club, and I had a better experience. Must admit, actually winning the game helps enormously with having a good experience, but I won and it made sense. You know, the rules made sense this time, so I enjoyed it a little better this time. So yeah, that could be another one that I could see myself purchasing, but that's probably in the dim and distant future. So yeah, it's just a quick video. I must admit, board and card games are something I've only really gotten into in the last few years, as I was mostly, and I'm still, when it comes down to it, I'm primarily still a role player. But it's a fringe hobby, and you know, sometimes you just want to break out a game and not have to go through a million rules and permutations. And board games and card games are good for that. So I'm looking forward to everything that's going to happen. This charity event next Monday, I think, will be good. And I just thought I'd make a video. So thanks for listening.